Welcome back to Talk of the Town. April 2nd, big day. It is the Rose Hill Charity Polo match. And with me now are two guests that will be talking about the event and what's going to be happening on that day. We have Hieronymus,
Hey.
and we also have Vanessa Weatherford.
Hello.
With the Equestrian Club, Rose Hill. So give us a little background, Vanessa, on how we got to the event on Sunday.
Sure. So the Rose Hill Equestrian Club started a few years ago, kind of reinvented itself from years past. We are an equestrian community in Rose Hill. Lots of people have horses of their own on their own property and care for them. We also have an equestrian center. But we, when I moved back, I was like, we need some resources. We need to have a sense of community here just as equestrians. So we started socializing and networking. We'd have learning events, get together to just develop our horsemanship skills. And out of that came, hey, why don't we have polo here more often? We have this beautiful polo field that a lot of us like to go out and hack on and just enjoy. And we said, let's get polo back in here somehow, some way. And we have a good friend in Dr. Sandy Termato, who used to be a polo player and brought it to Rose Hill in the first place and preserved our polo field. And he kind of guided us through the process and gave us a lot of advice and said, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's talk about the event on Sunday. Danny, you're the chef.
Correct.
You have your own business, right? Hieronymus.
I do Hieronymus Provisions. Yep.
Right.
I was a sous chef at Sea Pines Resort for several years, and I created Hieronymus Provisions. There was a need for, I've had it for about 3 years now, there was a need for chefs to come into homes and prepare meals when families are super busy or a lot of catering services, priorities. And we do meals for homes that people that are a little bit older maybe can't get out as much as they'd like to. And with Vanessa, we're pretty much neighbors there in Rose Hill. We drive by that beautiful polo field, every single day. And years and years ago, polo was really big in the Rose Hill and the Hilton Head area.
Right.
Through decades now, it's kind of been lost. A lot of younger folks hadn't really took the interest on it. So Vanessa and I got together and we're just like, man, we just got to do polo.
Right.
I've got a great resource of actual polo players. I lived on a plantation with the Limehouse family, which is huge in the polo world.
Oh, wow. That's a great connect.
Yep. So we have the resource of actually getting some solid world-class polo players that are highly ranked. They're down in Fort Lauderdale right now playing tournaments.
Oh, wow.
But they play Palm Springs, Miami, and all that.
Fun.
So we're going to have a super match. I'm covering the food. We're doing a
VIP tent. Yep. So what time does all of this begin on Sunday, the 2nd?
So you go ahead and...
Sure. Yeah. So Sunday, April 2nd, if you are a VIP, you can come in and start setting up at 10. A lot of people like to sponsor a tent of their own.
Yes.
And on the VIP side, you get a tent, you get your table, you get your chairs, and then you get access to Danny's delicious food. And so setup starts at 10. General admission... you come in at 12. If you're a general admission spectator, you may have a space designated to you, and you'll bring your chair, you'll bring your table, you bring your picnic blanket, whatever you want. You set yourself up, you tailgate, because that is traditional polo.
Right.
Tailgating on your terms, and some people come up with beautiful, elaborate spaces. It's just a lot of fun. So 10 or 12.
And there's a benefit. They're a beneficiary, the family promise.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about that,
Yeah, the
Danny?
majority recipient of our proceeds go to Family Promise. It's a group that really helps, kids and families that are underprivileged, maybe low income. They've provided scholarships, jobs, but I've done, several chef dinners to help raise money for them. And I mean, it is just a great organization, really is. And then also Dr. Sandy Termato, which we were going to dedicate and name the field after him. He has Parkinson's. So part of that, we're going to support Parkinson's as well and bring that awareness and help them. And then also, and this is very special and dear to me as well as the polo world, is Buck Limehouse. Fairly recently, we lost Buck Limehouse, which was he was with and worked all the time with Dr. Sandy Termato. We are going to have that match played in memory of Buck Limehouse. Wow. So it's
Wow.
very dear to our heart there.
Definitely.
And we feel like this is going to be the real just
Real deal.
kickoff to where the Rose Hill residents and property owners is grassrooted, like Vanessa said. You know, we are an inside entity, grassroots. We want to support the Hilton Head and Bluffton area. And, you know, we've got golf, we've got everything like that, but we're really bringing back the sports of kings. It's a cross between golf, football, soccer, and everything, and just
right,
hearing the
yeah.
horses run up and down
I
the
know.
field and the thunder. So
I think I was shared with you. I was there in 2019, and
Yep.
it was an absolute wonderful event. And this is going to be the
yeah.
best ever this
That's
year.
right.
Yep.
We're hoping so.
Well-
We're also benefiting Caring Neighbors, which started in Rose Hill,
Right.
and then some of our Catholic schools.
Very good. Thank you so much for being with us, Danny.
Thanks for
and
having us.
Vanessa.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you.
again, come on out on April the 2nd, and you can go on the website and get all the information, get your
Right.
tickets.
Right.
Super.